Before the video starts, I want to thank the couple of 15 people who came from the Nimbus shoutout. I really appreciate all of you coming, and I hope you stick around. I don't think anyone has been brave enough to say this statement, but the GD community has a problem. A lot of drama has been happening on Twitter within our community, and I just want to show how pointless and stupid all of this drama is. The first thing I want to talk about is the drama with the level Layak. Layak is a recently released level by Anzor and other creators. It has been rated and its in-game difficulty is Extreme Demon, and that is the controversial thing. This whole drama kind of started when Lolbot quote tweeted to a tweet by Kinzenon where Kinzenon said, "Are we still debating this? An Extreme Demon in the top 100, 50, 10, whatever, are all extremely hard levels. If you are able to beat them, no matter how many attempts, you are a good player. I don't understand how people can't comprehend this simple logic." Before I go on what Lolbot said, I want to say that this tweet is incorrect. You can't say that a person who took 10,000 attempts on something like Layak is a good player. It takes a lot more than just beating an Extreme Demon to call yourself a good player, you know? Now what Lolwat said is pretty funny, but people took it way too seriously without even realizing it was a bait tweet. Layak is literally unironically easier than Deadlock. Are you for real telling me people who beat it still take thousands of attempts deserve the same credit people do for beating top 10s? Now of course Deadlock is easier than Layak, but people didn't take this as a joke tweet, they fell for the bait. Why? Probably because Layak is their hardest demon and they don't want their hardest level to be an insane demon, you know? Extreme Demon sounds a lot better than insane demon, you know? Lolwat's bait tweet started a pretty big debate whether or not Layak should be demoted to Insane Demon or stick with its Extreme Demon difficulty. I personally think it should be Insane Demon. I've played a lot of Insane Demons that are much harder than Layak, or slightly harder. People were shitting on Lolwat, but then Tech came in and posted a tweet longer where he made pretty similar statements to Lolwat. And Lolwat said, "Watch now that a guy with 70,000 subscribers said it. You're all gonna flock over him and give him all this love. But when I say it 4 times already, I have a big ego and I want to demand players' achievements." I totally agree with Lolwat in this situation. It is quite dumb that when someone like Technical comes in, says basically the same thing, he gets all the praise and love when Lolwat gets all the hate. It is pretty stupid. But, I mean, that's how our community works, and that's a pretty big problem we've been having for the past, like, I don't know, forever. I think why people started to agree with when Technical said it is because he obviously has a bigger fan base and he has a bigger influence in the community, when Lolwat doesn't really have that. But also, you gotta take Lolwat's opinion into consideration. Another topic I want to cover in this video is Nobuboy and Molten Gear. If you don't know what Molten Gear is, then I'll shortly summarize it for you. There was a level called Fusion Z, and the host of the level was Manix648. He quit and didn't want the level to be released and to let it die. But Nobuboy didn't want such a great level to go to waste, and basically stole his copy and continued working on it. This was a completely different controversy, but I understand why people didn't like Nobuboy for stealing the level. It is wrong and people shouldn't do that. Some other people who had parts in the level didn't want their parts to be in the final level that would have been released. So Nobuboy made a creating competition where bunch of people basically made their own parts for the level that we now know as Molten Gear. There were a couple of winners, and I think the parts look pretty okay. When all the parts were gathered, the level Fusion Z was renamed to Molten Gear. The level was finished in September of 2019 and verified in June 2020. You can already see the problem people had with the level it took Noboboy 8 months to verify the level. Now yes, that is pretty long for a top 40 level, especially for a player like Noboboy who's pretty good at the game. I myself think Noboboy took too much time to beat the level, but that's mainly because he wasn't playing the game as much, and that is understandable. Nobody's gonna play this game forever. But I think it's pretty wrong to criticize someone for taking too much to beat a level or verify a level. Of course, Noboboy could have just asked someone else to verify the level, and the person probably would have done it much quicker. But you have to remember, Nob was the host, and it was his decision to make himself the verifier or possibly ask someone else to verify the level. Noboboy probably knew it would take him a long time to verify the level, and it did, but I think the amount of hate he got is pretty unjustified. But there will always be the people who complain about others taking too much to beat a level when they themselves most likely can't even beat it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a like and maybe consider subscribing. Peace.